Hello and welcome to Binary Options video. Today's video, Binary Option Trading Lesson 3. In this lesson we're going to try to understand what types of binary options are there that you can invest with. First of all, let's talk about the very basic binary option known as the call put or the up-down binary option. And this is really a very simple and very basic type of option in which you will have to define the following. Will the asset have a higher or lower price at the expiration of the option? That is what a call put, or also known as up-down option, is. It's one in which you define if the asset will have a higher or lower price at expiration. Now, when you are choosing a call put binary option, in case that the asset that you're choosing is a stock or a commodity or an index, then you're going to choose one stock or one commodity or one index per binary option, and then you're going to predict if the price of that stock, for example, is going to be higher or lower at the expiry of the option. But if you're going to choose a call put binary options of currencies, then what happens is that you're going to be pairing one currency against the other. Let's explain that a little bit about the call put currency options. We're going to give an example. For example, a binary option of currencies, a call put binary option, is going to pair the US dollar against the British pound. So if, for example, the current rate is 0.62, which means that you are going to buy 62 cents of British pound with $1, because the dollar is worth less than the British pound, so you're going to pay $1 to get 62 cents. So the rate of the dollar right now is 62 cents per British pound, or vice versa. The rate of $1 is 62 cents of a British pound. What you're going to predict is, will this rate be higher or lower at expiration? Higher would mean that the dollar is now stronger, and with $1 you can buy 64 or 65 or 66 cents of the pound. And if you're going to be predicting that it's going to be lower, what you're going to be saying is the dollar is going to be not as strong. It's going to be a lower value than the current value, for example 56, 58, 59, whatever, which means that with $1 you would be able to buy less cents, and that indicates a decrease in its value. So that's the call put currency options. Let's now go to a different type of binary options, the one-touch binary option. The one-touch binary options, it is basically an option in which there's a limit, an upper and or lower limit depending on the platform you're using, the trading platform you're using. And what you're doing is you're trying to figure out, will the asset reach that lower or higher level during the lifetime of the option. Not at the expiry, but during the lifetime of the option. Let's explain that a little bit better. What happens is, in one-touch binary options, that the results don't come necessarily at expiration. Because if at any time during the time of the binary option, during the period that that option exists, if it touches that upper or lower level according to what you chose at the beginning of the option, then that's it. You will be paid if you have correctly predicted that level, that limit, will be achieved at any point during the time of the binary option. It does require more expertise. So we would say one-touch binary options, maybe a second stage after you already have traded quite a bit with call put binary options. And the other thing you have to know is that it varies according to brokers. So some brokers are going to give you an upper and lower level in the same option. Some are going to just give you either a lower or upper level to choose from. So those are the one-touch binary options. Let's go now to the 60-second options. These are very popular and they're very thrilling because they're very short. And in a very short amount of time you can earn money and immediately you know the results. So that's something that, you know, in this world we're so used to immediate results, getting things immediately. So 60 seconds definitely work well with that kind of habit that we have nowadays. And what are 60-second options? It's very simple because they are short call put binary options. That's it. It's the same concept exactly as a call put binary option, except that with a very short 60-second expiry. This is the preferred instrument by experienced traders because experienced traders feel that they can it's going to be easier for them to predict something on a very, very short term, and therefore experienced traders many times use 60-second options. Of course, they're also very risky, so take that into consideration. Another binary option that is popular nowadays is the Bitcoin binary options. So the Bitcoin binary options is just a simple call-put binary option using Bitcoin rates as an asset. So the Bitcoin is some kind of a virtual kind of coin that is used on the internet, and then that would be the asset that you would be choosing. So there's nothing special, there's no uniqueness in the Bitcoin binary options. It's not a different kind of option, or there is a different transaction. So basically it's just riding the Bitcoin popularity, and I'm not sure that that's something that you should get into, because the Bitcoin rates are less, they're more volatile than the normal stocks and the normal assets in the stock markets. So what are the best binary options types? Well, it really depends on so many factors, but probably sticking to the call-put binary options is easier. Unless you're an experienced trader, probably that would be just the easier, simple kind of operation that you would be looking at. The 60-second options do provide special opportunities, so you have to stay tuned and get that opportunity, and then in a very short amount of time you can make a lot of money. But for that, of course, you have to have some preparation to learn a little bit about that. Where to invest? This is very important, because investing online is risky, and you have to make sure that you're investing with a company that is a company that you can rely on. So first of all, it has to be a licensed broker, and hopefully one that offers you tutorials, financial guidance, and that has experience and professionalism when dealing with its clients. We are going to talk to you about Easy Trader because it fits that bill, and it really gives you all those things that we spoke about. It's the only broker in the world that is both regulated in Europe and is quoted on the Nasdaq OTCBB in the United States. So that's the only broker that has that safety for you. Obviously a very good education center. They have excellent advisors, and they have trading plans, which means that you as a client can deposit money according to a certain trading plan that you choose, and each trading plan has advantages that are specific for that plan and that are going to be according to the profile as an investor that you choose for yourself. So let's summarize lesson number 3. Call-put binary options. They predict if the asset will be higher or lower at expiration. That's all you're doing with call-put binary options. With one-touch options, you're going to predict if an asset will touch a predefined upper or lower strike price during the duration of the binary option. And 60-second options, which are very popular, are basically very short-term call-put type options. And go ahead and watch our other lessons to understand more about binary options, and also more about the different types of binary options that there are out there for you to invest with. And good luck with your trades.